But I figured that was enough excitement in the floor today, so I went out to wait in line for the big old Hall H, which for those who don't know, I might have mentioned this already, but the Hall H is the biggest room in the convention area that holds over 6,500 people. And I wanted to go see Scott Pilgrim, which started at 6. So I got in line about 2 hours early. Apparently the line was so short, I managed to get into the panel beforehand, which was for the Expendables. I didn't really expect much from the Expendables, but then Sylvester Stallone popped on the stage, along with a bunch of other ridiculously masculine men, which made me think, wow, I'm not gay, but those are some very masculine men. Basically, it was a panel filled with a bunch of people that look like they can individually crunch me like a soda can. It made me feel a slightly bit insecure about myself. It was actually a pretty good panel. I was surprised to find out. Who knew? Sylvester Stallone had a personality. Yeah, I was surprised too. He's not just a guy who looks like he got punched in the face a million times in the course of his career, which is probably true. But he's actually pretty funny. And then when all the big muscular men sit down, Bruce Willis popped in for 5 minutes to thank the director, and then he left. So that was fun. And then finally, I got to see the Scott Pilgrim vs. the World panel, which is a movie that was just released last Friday, and it was actually pretty good. And I got to see all the big stars from the movie there, which, in comparison to the muscular men of the Expendables, was quite a different experience. Anyway, that panel was really funny. Michael Cera came up dressed as Captain America. Not a very good Captain America, mind you. It looks like something that he bought off the Halloween store. They had set these buttons before the panel started, and I'm like, what are these buttons for? Are they just free swag? So I grabbed one, not thinking much about it. And then, towards the end of the panel, Edgar Wright, the director of Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, and Scott Pilgrim, said, if you have a 1-up button, you get to see the movie for free. Now come with me. And I looked at my button to see if I had a 1-up button, and I was disappointed to find out. No, I did not. So I didn't get to see the movie. But they did show a nice little trailer, as they did pull people that did get to see the movie. And we were all left sad and disappointed and somewhat envious of those lucky little bastards who got to go. But that's okay, because I was already very tired, and my feet were killing me from wearing dress shoes all day. So I was more than content to go home, and that sums up Day 2 of Comic-Con 2010. So I want to thank everyone for watching this, both parts, because this video turned out to be a lot longer than I originally expected, and hopefully more than 5 people actually watched this one. If you have any questions, leave a comment or video response, or you just want to say hey, please also leave a comment or video response. Let me know you're watching, because again, attention whore, I want the attention. Please feel free to lather me in it. It makes me feel good about myself. Subscribe, and you get to see more footage when I release the next video for Comic-Con, Day 3, the second day of Comic-Con. So farewell, people. Goodbye. Avitaze. See you next time. Say hi, Spider-Man.
Hi, Spider-Man.
Okay, very good.
Alright, good. Did you get my good side?
Kind of.
Eyes are closed.
Turn a little to the left. Okay. Okay, a little to the right.
Okay.
A little lower.
Let me know when you're spent.
Okay, I think I'm spent.
Okay, good.
All right.
Was it good for you?
That was good, yeah. Is it good for you too?
That was fantastic. Isn't it, show?